Tomorrow's Christmas Eve! Yep, here we go. It's everybody's favorite week of the year. I think this might be the year where it's like... If you're like the kids out there, this is like the most fun version of this week you can have. Like, probably the only funner version is if I walked in here saying tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Because then, like, you always get usually that one extra day before Christmas Eve. And, like, for the kids in the schools, you know, at that point, it's like, do we really have them come to school for just Monday? Nah, you just give them the whole week off, then. Just give them the whole week. It's even better for the college kids. Because the college kids always have, like, 2-3 days of finals ahead of time. So, like... And they're always done at least the day before Christmas Eve. So this timing is great for them. Because it's like... They had to have had finals at the end of last week. Because they aren't going to do, like, 2 days of finals, then close down for 2 days, and then you have, like, your last day of finals, like, on the Monday. They're not going to do that. So, this is, like, the best way that it could happen, because you get all those extra days ahead of time yet. Which also is reminding me of a story. It's reminding me of a puzzle. No, it's reminding me of a story. And that story is... I distinctly remember my second year of college. There was an actual blizzard that blew in on what would have been the last day of exams. So, they did what anybody would do in that situation, and they canceled classes for the last day of finals. And if you had a final that day, well... you found out if your professor was an ass or not. Because either they were going to say, yeah, campus is closed, I guess we're just not going to do a final this year, or this semester. And almost none of them were like, yeah, you all get A's. You know, it would always just be like, well, I'll just, you know, not include that, and your grade's just going to be based on everything else. Hope you didn't fuck yourself. And then you had the professors who were assholes, and they were like, nah, we're still doing the final. Campus is closed, but here's a link to the final. Go do it yourself online. And then you had the professors where, like, the final was actually, like, a project that you had to turn in, and for those classes, you were just fucked either way. Because you probably already had to turn in that assignment, and if not, I was going to college when there was already online assignment turn-in. Like, that wasn't even, like, a new... Well, it was kind of a new feature. It was established enough that, like, most professors were using it if they had to, but, like... It wasn't widespread where, like, everything was an online turn-in, unless you was a programming class, in which case they're the people who probably designed the system, so they understood how it worked enough to actually make it happen. Anyway, that's the rare, college story to avoid talking about bad decisions that I am considering making after stream. Don't worry, it's nothing actually bad, it's just... have I really been baited into giving these people my money? After all this time, am I really about to be Tony Stark? Or Thor, or... Damn, this happens a lot in Marvel movies, where they go to the villain of the last movie and the villain's like, after all this time, your road leads back to me. Seriously, it happened at least twice. Which might only be 2 nickels. But it's bad writing that it happened twice. Anyway, speaking of bad writing... Actually, you know... I can't complain about the writing in this. I can't complain about the writing in Legends ZA right now. The writing is not what is holding this game back right now. The writing isn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely not what's holding back Legends ZA right now, in my opinion. It's definitely... lacking in content, and like I said last stream, we're ranking up to rank V today. And if ranking up to rank V doesn't unlock something new, like new wild areas, or like Mega Evolution, or something, this game's gonna start losing points with me. I've given it, how long have I given it? I've given it about 13 hours. The amount of content this game had when I first booted it up is the same amount of content as what it has now, half a day in. I'm probably going to guess like around the 25% mark. It's time to start adding stuff. Video game. It's time. Hello, little guy. No, I was like, I'm gonna go visit Mabel, and then I remember time doesn't pass inside buildings. I guess I could go to, I don't care about anything in Zone 5. I do care about Zone 6, however. Not saying with, like, certainty that I'd want a Swablu on my team, but the odds are not zero. Run away, little mon! Behold, little children, I go where wild things are. It cost $5 million just to join Team Flare back in the day. These days, evil teams are charging like 10 million. That guy's like, man, I should have been a recruiter for Team Flare. I could have siphoned money off the top of that easy. Art. I hear an alpha. Oh yeah, he's down there. I see him. More fucking aggro dogs. Kick its ass. Man, Bubble Beam kinda sucks. Oh god. There's multiple dogs. Hold on, the amount of dogs is higher than I thought it was. Pokemon cries sound... I think some of the more modern... I think Pokemon cries are weird. Get up here and hide. I think Pokemon cries are weird right now, because I think some cries, especially for the more modern Pokemon, do sound kind of like... Just, they sound kind of bad and generic and just like... Like, they sound just like nonsense. And then you get, like, the older, like, Gen 1, Gen 2, little bit of Gen 3 Pokemon where they're like, but it's tradition for this to sound like a really bad Game Boy MIDI. And so they still sound like really bad Game Boy MIDIs. And, like, it all just kind of clashes with each other. There's no, like, consistent design philosophy on Pokemon cries. Oh, you're friendly, right? Yes. You don't see me. These guys are going to be a little complicated to deal with. Okay, got one. That also means I've completed this wild area. Let's go. Manphy still is the best cry. I wouldn't know. My Gen 4 experience is definitely the least experience. Hi, what are you two doing here? Like, you realize this is a wild area, right? You realize this is like a magical wall here. Oh, I ranked up. Whee! I kind of wish falling actually could hurt you in this game. Hello, lady. You can do without it. Yeah, I can understand being able to do without it, too. I don't know, it just feels like I should be punished somehow for just dive bombing off of buildings. Pretty. It's a shame that they made all this cool clothing and then a whole bunch of it is just NPC exclusive. Like, unless that one shop I don't have access to is like, here be all the NPC outfits. Like the Hexmaniac dress, speaking of, or like the Kimono Girl outfit. Oh, Future Sight. That was the most obvious setup for a TM ever. Does not have the NPC outfits. That's a shame, because I feel like this game has some really cool outfits that then they just don't give to you, the player. Like, listen, Game Freak. I feel like... Why are you just hidden here? This person is questioning the logic of their universe. How come we can't send packages the same way we send Pokemon to boxes? Good question, actually. Don't think too hard about it. You're literally saying the ends justify the means. I don't speak French, but even I can tell that's what you're saying. Freak. Right, give me my balls back. Yeah, anyway, I feel like this isn't like a game-breaking complaint ever of mine. But I have made this complaint several times, I feel like, over the years, that, like, Game Freak just needs to accept that people would like to actually create the Pokemon trainer that they want to be. Ooh, it's right next to his center. Perfect. Oh, that's the one from the start of the game. Alright. And I can fly right to my, promotion match. Perfect. Yeah, like, even in the games that are... I still think that, Hold on. Do I have this game, like, prepped on here? Probably not, since it's buried deep down here in the wreckage. Legends Arceus. Oh, it's staring me right in my fucking face. Like, I'm actually gonna fucking... Okay, maybe not if it's 21 minutes. I probably have a picture in here, don't I? Oh, hell yeah, I can sort by game. Yeah, there we go. Come on, I know I took a good one of my trainer. Like, I still think my favorite... Why is that so blurry? What the hell? Do I have a better one? No, of course not. Well, it's the one we're living with. I still think my favorite Pokemon game as far as, like, outfit design, like, as far as your ability to design a character, is still Sword and Shield. I think my second favorite is definitely X and Y. 720p screenshot on a 1080p screen, probably. I think it might actually be a 720p screenshot on a 4K screen when I'm looking at it. When you're looking at it, it's 1080p. When I'm looking at it, it's 4K. And boy, can you tell this thing is a blurry mess. It also probably doesn't help that the trader card was holographic. But, like, I definitely think... Yeah, I didn't even take a proper fucking picture. No, don't delete. That's the best you're gonna get, unless that game finishes downloading quickly, but, like... I think this was still my favorite customization. Like, this had a ton of options, and the options within those categories felt varied. I think a big problem with, like, outfit customization in especially ZA, I think there was a huge problem with customization in Scarlet and Violet, and I think that boiled down to the fact that they had the absolutely awful idea of, what if you just had to wear a school uniform all the time? Like, I think if they had been willing to be creative with outfits, it probably would have been more like ZA. ZA has a ton of variety of things you can wear. The problem is, most of that variety is in the form of palette swaps. Yeah, definitely if you're looking for a suit. If you're looking for anything that's more mature than what, like, the average teenager would wear, you're definitely going to suffer. And I think that's one thing that Pokemon should be more willing to let players pick. Like, I would be fine if they stopped giving us recolors of outfits and gave us a variety of outfits again. Like, let us make... There's the team I beat the base game with, by the way. Yes, that's a Yamper. Yes, it sucked. Yes, I did it anyway. This team fucking sucked, but somehow I beat the game with them. Like... Yeah, and also the Galarian Slowpoke. Which, to be fair, this was before the DLC came out that I beat it. So, like, you could get the free gift Galarian Slowpoke for pre-ordering the DLC, but you couldn't evolve it until the DLCs came out. Honestly, I had a pretty tough time with the final boss of Sword and Shield. Like, I definitely reached a point with Leon where I was basically revive cycling through the squad. Also, I'm just looking at some of these screens, like... I've considered doing, like, an actual, like, organized retrospective on Switch Pokemon. And how I feel like each game has gotten a little more complete over time. But how every one of them still manages to not be good in spite of it. But, like, I'm looking back at some of these, and... Man... There was some kind of special sauce with Sword and Shield that leaves me feeling like maybe these games are a little overhated. Why did I save this? I know this isn't anything important. Earth. Man, back when Doge was a funny joke. Oh, I thought that smiley face was a Twitch icon. Man, multiplayer in Sword and Shield was also super fun, like... I'm busy doing nothing right now. Man, those games were definitely underrated. Okay, I'm done waiting for it to download, though. My point is just, like... I think... And I've made this case so many times, I feel like, that, like... Game Freak doesn't realize, I think, the kind of, money that they are sitting on. Providing people a game where there's actual customization. It's like my case that I had made about, like... Why do I... Actually, let's get in a fight here. I can explain this best in a fight here. Let's actually get a Pokemon out before we get into a fight. I'm fucked. How did that connect? Like, look at her animations here. They're a bit more simplistic than, say, what my one rival has. But then, like, look at me just doing, like... Like, beyond just the, like, fist pump, I have, like, the world's most generic animations. Like, why can I not, why can't I custom... I'm reminded of... I think it was Showdown that lets you do this. That you, like, pick a trainer... No, it wasn't Showdown. God, it was Gen 5, wasn't it, that let you actually pick a trainer... Oops. Pick a trainer class to represent you. Like, why can't you do that in modern Pokemon games? Be like, yeah, I want to use the animation set of, like, a jogger. Or an office lady. Or a hex maniac. Or, hell, you know, maybe you unlock your rival's animation set by beating the game. Gen 4 did that too? Yeah. Like, why can't you do that? Why can't you dress like an NPC? Why can't you have different body? Like, I complain sometimes that Animal Crossing turned into, like, a fun dress-up pose game. It turned into, like, a G-posing game. But, like, I think a G-posing Pokemon leaning more into the, like, Barbie doll kind of concept with your character would be, I think, really beneficial to them. I think there would be people who would play Pokemon games if they had, to borrow a turn of phrase here, fashion is the real endgame. Oh, so, Shield finished downloading. Like, one thing that I always remember very distinctly, and I did it again at the start of this game. Oh my god, he's like stuck in an infinite loop. I might just have to engage him. There we go. Fricker. I think that's a psychic type he has with him? It is. Oh, not immediately dead. Actually, not. Bite its ass. Who just sent me something? Oh. Guess these ghost moves are physical, and it had bad attack. Well, they are physical moves. Oh yeah, no wonder Ghastly sucks. Start a battle using a fighting type move. Do I even have a fighting type move? I think I got rid of all my fighting type moves. Yep. Well, that one's not worth picking up. Super effective fire moves. Don't have any of those. But yeah, I think Pokemon games... Why all the fire type ones here? Jeez. I think Pokemon games should lean more into the ability to customize your trainer. You don't see me. Like, why not? What's the excuse not to, huh? Well, I don't know how it thought that was gonna work. Go get up close. Alright, Ghastly can evolve. Coffee. Oh, you actually healed me. Okay. Evolve my Ghost Orb. Become Ghost Hands. Haunter has now been registered. Which apparently just unlocked something from Mabel. Or rather, I guess completed something from her. Who can see me here? Oh! Oh, it's the Bellsprout outside. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, your own gas. Well, I just one-shot it, so get fucked. It worked. Yeah, I was gonna say that felt too easy. Oh, hey! Grass type. Get fucked. Wow, no trainer here? Does that count for knocking it out with an electric move? Yo. Field hazards do not count. Oh wait, it's starting a battle. Never mind. Come on, buddy, turn around. He doesn't turn around, does he? Well, I gotta get a move on. Much as I'd want to finish those challenges, I gotta get a move on. Sounds tasty. Let's do it. I do love this animation, by the way. I don't love the Rotom phone, but I just have to accept this is a permanent part of Pokemon now. But I do love this. I do love the animation before these fights where, like, the two of us square up to each other. Like, I want to see that come back in Pokemon games going forward. Things a person's never said. Yeah, true. But yeah, like, if Gen 10 brings back gym leaders, I want gym fights to start with you and the gym leader fucking squaring up to each other like that. Like really sell the idea that this is a big boy fight. Like, also, those teeth are definitely just floating in his mouth. But what I was going to say is, I also love the little bit of personality you're allowed to inject with how you respond to these challenges. Like, you can just be like, yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. You can be like, let's have a good match. Or you can be just the biggest, like, sass master possible. I don't think being rank A allows you to make your restaurant better, but alright. Wish you could be a bigger asshole. Yeah. Fair. I get why they don't want you to be just like a total dismissive jerk. Ha! Get it? He's a waiter and he's rank W. It's funny. Ooh, that's gonna hit. Ah, clever! Just start wearing you down. There we go. Does he have 3? Okay, I see what his gimmick is. I see your fucking gimmick. So we did Sage and Seer, so the next one will be Pour. Which means I'm just gonna immediately get Quilted and ready to go. The twist is the third one actually isn't the third monkey. No, it is. I don't hate the Gen 5 monkeys as a concept, but I do hate the way the Gen 5 used the monkeys. I think it was the start of... But I don't think these things evolved from stones, my man! But yeah, I think, I don't hate the idea of the monkeys. I think they're alright designs. I wouldn't call them great, but they're good. By the standards of Gen 5, which had some definitely not very good designs, I'd say they were pretty good. But, I don't like the way Gen 5 used them. Where essentially, like, I think it was the start of something that was going to become a bigger problem for Pokemon. Starting with, I think, Gen 7. They do use stones? Oh, interesting. Like, they essentially hand-deliver you the monkey. So, like, the gimmick of the first gym, of at least Black and White, is that the gym leader is the gym leader who is effective against your starter. Which you would think, oh, that's a great idea. It essentially mandates that you, the player, have to go out of your way to catch some early game Pokemon to build up a team that can take on that monkey. Because, you know, that monkey's gonna destroy your starter if you just walk in there with a level 10 starter. That's a cool design idea, but then they immediately undercut it by hand-delivering you the monkey that is super effective against that gym leader before the fight. Like, that in particular, I don't like. Because it takes the entire idea that your starter is an important choice and just decaps it instantly. Your starter choice doesn't matter because you will be given a Pokemon that covers for your starter's weakness. And it's honestly a strong enough Pokemon that you will probably use it the rest of the game. And that became more of it, like, Then Gen 6 does something similar by letting you pick a Kanto starter once you reach Lumiose, which, well, there you go. Everybody just picks the one that covers their starter's weakness, and there you go. Your starter choice is now irrelevant. It's just aesthetics. And then starting, I believe, with Gen 7, I don't think they did it with 6. I think it started with 7. Your rival now picks the Pokemon that's weak to you, that's weak against you. So now, again, your choice is kneecapped. It's just aesthetics. Like, I think the designs are okay. I think the way they were used, very bad, and was an early warning of some bad game design to come. Fuck, hit the wrong button. And now the night will immediately end, because that's how this works always. That's why I always make a point to do this at the end of the night. Oh, it's Emma. Holy shit, it's a fucking dog! It's a four-legged Pokemon. Its butt is glowing! Chase that dog! This is a scripted segment, and I can tell because the game isn't letting me run or roll. Which tells me they do not want me doing anything that could actually get me ahead of the dog. Which means I am probably going to lose the dog. Z. This dog just bit me and dragged me up a building. What the fuck? Oh my god, he's gone! Remember I said this game had to give me something here? It was running out. It was reached the point where it had to give me something. I think the game's given me something. Girl, you do not look like you belong in a Pokemon game. You look like you belong in like a cutesy magical girl anime. Grandpa, what are you doing with the Lucario, Grandpa? I'm 3,000 years old, and also I know how to use the flight system. I don't know why you don't. Rogue Mega Evolution. Okay, and then I'll get a loner Lucario to try out Mega Evolution. I see what's happening here. Hello, Lucario. You're going to be my tutorial for tonight? Put on the ring of power. That's not a fucking ring, that's a bracelet. It's also not even fully on my arm. If I literally turn my arm 180 degrees, I will lose this thing. Ooh. Banger theme alert? Mega Absol. When you attack rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, orbs of Mega Power... Okay, this isn't a normal fight. Okay. Oh. Hold on. My connection is struggling. The Mega Evolution animation was too strong for it. Let me just give it a second here to even back out. Oh, YouTube says I'm unhealthy, and Twitch says I'm healthy. Oh yeah, okay, we bounced back out, yeah. Apparently my upload couldn't handle the Mega Evolution animation, hilariously enough. Oops. Yeah, no, that wasn't your end. For some reason I dropped to, like, only a couple hundred, kbps there. That was, I don't think OBS liked that animation. So yeah, these are different from normal fights. Apparently, hit them, gather orbs, and then Mega Evolve. Do not fucking die. Give it a second. I literally saw as the animation was happening, my bitrate was dropping again. Phase change, I assume. Okay. bitch. This is one area where I will admit I do think Legends Arceus did the idea a little better. Like, I like the idea of... Oh, it doesn't play the full animation the second time. Like, I like how in Legends Arceus you had, like, a little bit of control over what was happening. Like, you could throw the little packets at the boss. Like, I wish there was something like that here. Oh my god, it turned into a crystal! And then a fucking cutscene plays where we, like, spawn on this platform and then just, like... a crystal fucking appears. I know my bitrate is fine. Why is Twitch still chugging? Well, now Twitch decided chugging was too good for him. Yeah, there were, two little dips during that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with that going now. I think I just didn't like that scene. I think Mega Battles is too much for it to handle. I'll have to turn down the quality a little bit. Then again, I do tell it to automatically turn down quality, so if that setting got unset, well, that's the problem. You saved Absol from the terrifying body horror that is Mega Evolution. Oh, wow. Sorry I'm late. I definitely wasn't involved in, like, causing that or anything. Could you imagine if Urbane was actually the villain of this game? Now, that would be a twist. I don't think Pokemon has the balls to pull off the, haha, your friendly rival was actually the villain all along. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think they have the balls to do it. What? I'm not sanctioned to use Mega Evolution. I've committed a crime. Why do you look like this? Why do you have a Are you a fake person? Are you an android being powered by Mega Power? Is that what's happening here? Wild Pokemon are able to Mega Evolve for no apparent fucking reason. There's a certain company that's keeping a close eye on what's been happening. Oh, is that why you're here? That's what our big plan is. We're gonna get them to release the Mega Evolution files. Can a girl just... cat face? No. No, they can't. Hey, Absol, you want to join the party? Fuck yeah, finally, something good. They should let you, just a thought I had just now, they should let you change what Pokeball a Pokemon is in. I am surprised they haven't thought of that. I guess it's because some Pokeballs have No, because no Pokeball has special qualities after you've already caught them. There's no downside to letting you just change the ball. I unironically just thought I was going to get anomaly points for this. I think this is the second time I've done that. Oh wow, I completed a promotion match and the night ended immediately. What a shock. For that awful battle zone being the one up, I will take that kind of prize money. The next day. Your alarm is going... One of these days, it's gonna be like, the next day, your alarm didn't go off. And that's gonna be when everything goes to shit. Magenta Plaza and Juan Plaza got... Fuck yeah! I mean, it's awful for the people who just lost their livelihoods. Where's Lita? Oh, hold on. Vinny's calling. Oh, you don't know Vinny? He's my minion. Quizartico HQ. Vinny wants to talk to us about Mega Evolution. So, I heard you did an unauthorized Mega Evolution last night. You have two choices now. Either you can work for us, or we can have you arrested. Wow, new research. I wonder what it could be. Oh, interesting. These wild areas are shut down right now. Oh, it's just the ability to travel them. I'm in a fucking tutorial! Hi, you've come in and I'm in a tutorial again! Oh yeah, I guess I should, put that Absol in the party, huh? Alright. Who's getting sent to the Shadow Realm forever? That's level 30? Wow, was I actually underleveled? That's new. Really break the pacing? Man, that implies there's more than just the one, even. What are you, Absol? Dark type. Is it time to kill Haunter? It might be time to kill Haunter. It's either kill Haunter o'clock or it's kill Vivillon o'clock, and I don't think it's kill Vivillon o'clock yet. C+? Huh? Wait. Huh? Hold on. What the hell are C+ moves now? Does that mean they upgrade when I'm in Mega Evolution? Seem to be useless either way. Yeah, it also has, like, all physical attacks and its special attack is what it's good at, it's just not good. Pavilion is good as long as its drains are good. As soon as those stop being good, Pavilion has to go away too. Hello, here's my fucked up dog. Don't you dare tell me I need to equip the Mega Stone. God damn it! I've not actually put held items on a single Pokemon yet. Now what? Oh, messages. Nice. Wish my sister had sent me that, like, 2 hours ago so I could throw those knives away that she doesn't want. But oh well. Plus means you can press plus to increase the damage against Mega Energy. Oh! I wish they actually tutorialed me on that. Rare moment. Alright, here you go. Now fight me. Press R when it's time. Okay, so I only need to collect orbs during, like, story battles. Good. Look, even this loser has a cool battle animation. And then I'm over here being generic Gen 1 trainer. Come on. Come on, Game Freak. Alright, what you got for me next? A pig that's on fire. Oh, he's powering up. I think, yeah, my guy just dies there. That's fine. I sent the wrong thing in. You're gonna Mega Evolve your Manectric? Check out the power of my hope. God. Now, hold on a minute. You're Mega Evolved and I'm not. Let me get on an even playing field here. Ow! Jerk. Being level 30 did nothing. My fucking Krillin was better than my Absol. That reminds me of, God, what Pokemon game was it that I specifically said I'm not using the gimmick? I think it was Scarlet and Violet. I was like, I'm specifically never going to terrestrialize because I think it's stupid. And then I did it. I just never terrestrialized. I was like, this is a dumb mechanic. I'm just not going to engage with it. The big white building in the Magenta District. I think I've passed it already. Okay, now I have my free reign back. So yeah, the very obvious... Well, that one I didn't see coming as much. But this one I definitely saw becoming a wild zone coming. nice. I'm pre-healed. Numal Numale! Uh-oh. Kill it! Numal Numale. I know what that thing is. That's a friend-shaped hole. Uh-oh. Well. That worked. Huh? What? Wait. Oh my god, what the hell? That was a shiny? I didn't even realize. I was just trying to survive. Well, now I'm contractually obligated to use it. It's shiny. Sorry, Absol, but you've already been replaced. By my shiny, stupid lizard. How do I get Diglett to come out of these Diglett holes? That's not gonna have worked. Oh, it worked! You're not a Diglett! Oh, you're mine either way. What's left here, then? Oh, yeah. Big boy lizard. And I'm willing to bet you there's still a Diglett here. Hello, ma'am. How do you enjoy the fact that your place of employment is now full of things that want to kill you? Actually, Pavilion's really good here. I have, however, realized... Oh no, it does have HP. It has exactly 1. I'm starting to think there isn't a Diglett here. I've come to realize the wild Pokemon here might actually only be available at night. Oh, that's an alpha! You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I think leaving is the correct play here. That was an army of, like, 7 Pokemon. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to exercise my right to just walk out. Behold, my shiny child. There are no thoughts occurring in his shiny head, but it is shiny, and therefore... Oh, it's a she. Therefore, she has earned a permanent spot on this party. In fact, can I name her... Can I name her, I say, and then proceed to hit the change moves button. No thoughts. Fucking makes sounds while it's walking. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually know where I was going. I was just kind of walking and listening to the stupid sounds. Alright, give me all my Pokeballs back. Man, imagine if I had killed that shiny and just didn't catch it. Well, I guess let's go to the other new one then, huh? Oh, there's a couple new ones here. Oh, that's right, I can't warp to it. Man, it's weird. It's almost like those giant empty areas of the map are going to be filled in with wild areas. Crazy. That would have been agonizing. Yeah. Just, like, I don't catch it because I'm trying to survive. And then just to see the... Oh, it was a shiny, by the way. I guess now that we have a moment. Let's, like, assess its moves, huh? You can learn Aerial Ace somehow. It's got a dark move, 2 dirt moves. Man, funny how I got that Absol and then immediately got a shiny that replaced it. And here I was, like, actually excited to have an Absol, but, like, I'm not gonna rock 2 dark types. Oh, I'm going, like, the complete wrong direction. Is there anything around there I can fly to that doesn't suck? Hey look, a Gallade. Hey look, a Hex Maniac. Hello. What's with the building that looks like it came out of a Yakuza game? I honestly thought new wild areas opening up would have, like, more fanfare. But I guess not. Nope, it's gotta be a fighting move to break those. Anybody learn a fighting move? In fact, you're the only one who can learn a fighting move, and you know what? It's better than Pin Missile. Uh-oh. Me as well. Let me actually... I think it's time we use some of these. Especially on you. Oh, it's not C+, it's just plus. I see. That's dumb. That should help us a little bit. Appreciate, by the way, I just completely forgot to buy more Pokeballs. This is a long ladder. Bunch of Carbink up here. Now, game. What the fuck do you mean that wasn't enough to catch it? Wow, need a battle zone. Anyway. That's an alpha, Meowstick, that's an Esper. Nice. Wasn't what I was going for, but nice. Don't look at me. Actually, unironic, this is a moment for my little no thoughts. Somehow that worked. That's just a Sableye again. I hear the sounds of the alpha. Oh, that's an Alpha Manectric. It's also level 41. We're not going to deal with that right now. In fact, we're very much not going to deal with that right now. I just fell down. Surely he isn't going to come down here after me, right? Yeah, okay, I know everything here, and I don't care about what else is here. We'll get those in due time. Let's go try the next one. Honestly, I feel like part of this game's issue is that it feels like it was kind of designed around the idea that, like, you were specifically going to do things kind of in the order they were presented to you with, or presented to you. So, like, I wouldn't be doing these right now. I'd be going and doing, like, going to Kazurito HQ, and then, like, ranking up again, and then I'd start looking at these wild zones. That's why they're, like, scaled in the particularly anomalous way that they are. Why is that like there's an exit there? My babies! They are come. My baby. He is mine. Oh! No thoughts can evolve. Goodbye, my silly little no thoughts. You know what? This thing still looks like it has not a single thought going on. Just in a different way. There she is, my baby. I mean, it's just the way this works. Fucking Bellsprout again. Stop appearing in places that you aren't wanted. Oh god, it's an angry fish! Oh god, it's many angry fish! Nice. You know what? Kill that one too. Punch it. Oh, that's an alpha. Flaffy can evolve! It's time! Evers can now use Thunder Punch. Which is probably substantially better than, I hear another alpha up here. Why do I hear another alpha up here? Oh god, it's another alpha! Fuck it, we bail. The situation has become complicated. Did you know a new day is dawning? Huh, I feel like that wall is getting taller. Where's like the nearest... I've never explored that Pokemon set. I have not been here? This place does not, in fact, offer anything new. Despite the very cool pictures on the front. I'd like to heal my Pokemon. And do some shopping. Just a casual, like, 18,000 profit. Well, I hope the fish are less aggressive during the day. Fuck. Well, there's less of them, at least. Oh. Don't know how that didn't see me. But I'll take a free catch. How did you just spawn in? Is this area like imploding under the weight of me or something? Should I save for safety? Okay, I hear the alpha's still here. Okay. So we know the Alpha Arbok is there. Arbok are scary still. Nice, a nugget. It's the main entrance. Oh, I see that thing. That thing is outside the bounds of the wild area, though. Okay, so the only thing over here is pain and suffering. There's a level 42 alpha. And if I aggro him, all of his little buddies are going to come too. Level 50. Great. Can't get me over here, can you? What just aggroed me? Okay, well, the situation could be worse. Like I said, could have been worse. Alright, well there we go, there's a watch hog. For the decks. How did that thing not see me? Come on, buddy, it's safe. You can turn around. I don't think it's turning around. Oof. You need to look at that. Oh, sure. Ow, jerk. Oh, nice, an Ultra Ball. So, like, at some point we have to unlock the power to travel by water, right? You're amazing. Go get a Frostlass. Should match your color scheme. Man, it's been like 6 hours. If you can't remember what it used to look like, it may be time to seek professional help. There's a rock in your way, isn't there? Pile of Mawwiles. That's the pile of Carbinks. Oh, that one worked. Oh god. Get like calcium. Why is this not an exit, by the way? A very obvious spot that screams exit. It was 8. I want to check what 8 has at night yet. 3. Alright, show me like a Diglett or something. Now we wait for night to fall. Could have just waited on a bench. Oh well. The funny thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Floette. Like, Floette is good, but it depends what else is available in this game. Same thing goes for Slowpoke. I'm using it for now because it's the principle of the matter. But, like, if we could get some interesting Pokemon. Like, I've seen Gallades around town. I've not done a run with a Ralts before. That could be fun. You know what? What a nice bench. Wait, hang out with your Pokemon. Oh. Oh. The whole squad. Neat. I thought I'd like put the Pokemon you had out on the bench with you. Alright, hang out till nightfall. Huh, that's a new battle zone. Almost tempting. Almost. Well, that's the alpha already. We just stir up as much trouble here as possible. Whoa! Hey, I'm outside the gate. You can't hit me. That's against the rules. The drill burr. It is raining right now. Yeah, I think Zone 8's kind of a wash. But, I'm curious of Zone 10, though. Since it's raining, I'm curious if there's anything special here. Oh, the Slowpoke has made it to the water! Look at it struggling! What's the level on that? 42? It's a 10 level difference. Do I think I could make it? I think in the end I have to try. It's frozen. Now we make our move. Got it! And we're out. Aha, there was a reason why there was an opening there. It was underground. Well, there, we know what the one thing left is, and it's our box that we'll have to deal with later. There we know it's just Fletchlanders. 5 we know it's Pidgeotos and Electrikes. 7 I apparently have done next to fucking nothing in. So, oops. You know what? Get back in your ball. How long was Zone 7 available for? Like, these are all such low level. Did I just miss this somehow? Oh my god, get in the ball. Something get in a ball! Fight me, all of you! You two, fight me. Look at all these Pokemon I just somehow didn't realize I had access to. How are you still so dangerous? Oh my god, why is this bird so... This must be why I didn't touch this much. This bird is so aggressive. Alright, I pulled you alone. Last Wild Zone. Good example of why Wild Zones suck. Yeah. Admittedly, I feel like the alpha system does not add anything to this game. Other than needless complication. Well, I sure hope that counted for me catching one of those. Not that it would be a disaster if it didn't. Hippopotas. I want a hippopotas for Christmas. See, look at that. A Khalid and a Gardevoir. There's got to be those in the game somewhere. Sometimes doesn't mean you're constantly getting aggroed every 2 seconds as well. Yeah. You know, stay still and let me do that. Alright, that's completion. Time to leave this place and never return. I feel like the small ones suck. The small ones suck for, like, getting ganged up on constantly. But the big ones suck for the fact that, like, it's all just the worst Pokemon. Look at that. There's gotta be Ralts in this game somewhere, and I am surprised they aren't already available. Like, I want a Ralts on my team. I would get a Ralts and... See, that's the thing, is Ralts is like Psychic Fairy. it's like, I'm getting close to the logic of, like, everything that I want. But, like, then I'd be okay getting rid of Slowpoke. And at some point, I'd like to get rid of Pavilion still, because I feel like Pavilion is going to fall off. Way too many repeats? Yeah. Like, we're at level 30 at this point, and, like, I'm getting wild zones that are, like, fucking, like, Bellsprouts and Timpoles at level 30. Like, the feeling of progression isn't here the way I think. Like, I'm level 30, and I'm getting encounters that I feel like I should be getting at, like, level 20. Like, the general scaling of content feels off. Which, that worked in Legends Arceus because the zones were fucking huge. And you could go forever without, like, running. You could, like, alright, if there's bad Pokemon here, let me just get on my bird and fly to the other side of the zone where there's Pokemon that I want. Here it's like, if there's nothing you want in a wild zone, it's just dead to you once you've cleared it. Like, I'm never going back to, like... I'm never going back to most of these zones. Like, it's... I guess it's also disappointing because Legends Arceus was so good for, like, wanting to catch as much Pokemon as you could because it gave you progress on the Dex missions. Which, yeah, I guess I do get progress on Mabel's research here. Which is important because A, best girl, and B, you get the shiny charm at level 50. But, like, catching just isn't fun in this game like it was in Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus, you had so many mechanics for, like, influencing catching. Like, you legitimately, with the exception of a few Pokemon, you could catch anything without a fight. You just had to play smart. And here it feels like there is no reward for playing smart. Let me get one of those. Here it feels like there's no reward for playing smart. Because ultimately you're just going to get railroaded into an encounter anyway. Is this new shopping? What the hell? Alright, hold on. I found it! But yeah, like... it feels like there's no reward to playing this game smart. Because ultimately what's going to happen is you're just going to get in a fight at some point, you're going to mess something up, and then you're just going to get ganged up on by the entire wild area. Because they either called their friends, or, oh, they were too close to each other, or you aggroed an alpha, which aggroed the entire area, like... there's no reward for playing smart, so why not just go in and just guns blaze it? Hell yeah, I could be Wallace. Or no, not Wallace. Fuck. What was the not the pirate, the sea captain gym leader from Gen 3. Actually, hold on. Oh. There goes all of that pile of money I had. I assume all hair places have the same offerings. Oh, it's Zatu! That's what that design is. Fuzzy sweater. It's a fucking skort! Oh, if those are available in black, that'd be good. Alright. We have successfully reshopped. Because I just happened to kind of wander into it, it turns out. As much as I like those, I do feel like the current ones just still look the best. I do want to run in, and there was one shop that had an interesting pair of shoes. I think it was literally you. It was not you. I think it was you. Yeah, it was you. I don't like him. Looking at him again, I don't like him. So this really is just a question of, now that we have some more bag options. I still like my stupid... I wish the plaid was available in, like, purple and black. That's the only thing. This game is just my character's slow morph from person with the worst vacation ever into just a hex maniac. This is what's happening here. Oh, I can now use bracelet stuff. Or a dance pose. Perfect. Wow, look at that. Actually, wonderful timing. It is right about the time. We're getting out of here. Because it's that time to redo that normally. On this time. I don't know how else to say it. Getting out of here. I've got stuff to do. I've got light shades to put back up. I don't necessarily need to do dishes because I only have one more day of work before the weekend. 3 days off for Christmas should be fun. We'll be back, by the way, therefore, on Wednesday, Christmas Eve, with the proper start of my randomizer chaos. 7 games death-linked, with some traps and maximum pain and suffering, I'm sure. That will carry us through probably into the early part of next year, and then we'll do more random stuff on Wednesdays, because that's kind of what Wednesdays is for, is random stuff I feel like doing. And then maybe a stream on Christmas. If there is one, it'll probably just be more randomizer stuff, but who knows? Maybe we'll do a maybe we'll do a gaming year in review or something. You know, give out awards that are cooler than the Game Awards. Not that that's difficult. And then Friday, more Time Stranger. Where, well, we're traveling to the abyss of the Abyss Zone. Where our good buddy Divermon, I think his name is definitely gonna be killed by our next boss. Bro threw up the death flag of death flags. Being like, no, I see the error of our ways. We Titans are the bad guys. And I was like, well, he's dead. And then next week, Monday, more of this game, where we will actually do the dumb. We'll actually do the story. Now that I have successfully, like, gone, like, 10%... I've turned... You see, each time I find, like, shops, I'm just, like, slowly turning the Hex Maniac dial and looking back at the audience for approval. That's basically what I'm doing. And so far, it's been going well. But that's for next week. For now, it's time for... Bye!